Yeah, I'm very grateful of being here and having the chance to connect, and I hope a lot of people come and also experience what I did. I'm Eugenia, and I have been participating on the Eco Farm Internship program for 3 months. Well, I stopped taking classes at college, so I started getting very anxious and kind of depressed. And my sister, she told me, well, maybe you can try to be more grounded. And I was always dreaming about going to a farm because back home everything's so green and the land is huge, and on the city everything's like small and it's crowded, it's gray. So I was like, oh, I want to go to a farm, I want to go to the farm. Maybe I even manifested it, I don't know. And one day she told me about Eco Farm, and she's like, you should go there, you should apply. So coming here was well, it helped me realize how I am, to be grounded, how to achieve my goal, know myself. So that's the reason why I came here. I would say being grounded and working so much with my body instead of my head. It helped me like release some emotions I had. I was able to feel more my body, feel some blockages, some pain. I was able to let go emotion. The nature actually helped me do that. So while I was farming, sometimes I would feel like so much joy, but sometimes I would feel sad. And then with classes, I would help to understand what was happening. So yeah, when I came here, I thought I was fine. I was like, no, I'm just fine. I don't have any blockages. I don't have any emotional stuff. And well, working on the farm with my body helped me realize the blockages, the pain. So yeah, that was something different. I guess I was not used to being so physically active. So at the beginning, it was very hard. I worked until like 12, and I would get here and I would just sleep until 6, wake up, eat, and sleep until 8 to 6 again, which is sleeping all day. So physically, my body didn't have any energy. I always thought I had energy. And I remember people around me told me that I lacked sometimes physical energy. That's why I was so sleepy. I couldn't do any work without falling asleep. And I was like, no, it's just that I don't eat well. But then I started eating well here and sleeping well. And I realized that I was lacking physical energy and being active. And it's not just going to the gym and working out, it's different type of energy. So I came from having to nap all day to being able to work here on the farm, have a 30-minute break to eat, and then go and have my other job and be back home at 8, and I could stay until 2 and not fall asleep. So it was complete opposite, yeah. For me, it was like a family. Each person had a different role. Like Sam was like a brother. I never had a brother, so it was nice. He was fun to be around. He was like my age. So we talked about stuff and I saw him like, you know, my brother. And then there's Ray, which I always saw like a mother figure. And she was always so warm to me and she was like very motherly. And then Alyssa, she's like a crazy aunt, which I have fun with. So yeah, it's like a small family. And also being surrounded by people that want to grow and find themselves. It helps you because their energy is not affecting you. Like back home, being surrounded by people that don't understand what they do, and well, me not understanding back then made everything harder because their energy also affected my energy. So being surrounded by people that share your same vision, it's good and makes the journey better. It makes it happier to have someone to talk about it when you have a problem. They share your same, sometimes your same struggle, so it's good to have like a family, like a vision family, we say. Well, we learned this communication skills about, it was how you feel, the facts and the impacts, which actually helped me a lot establish conversations. And when there's problems in the household, it's like the small household was like maybe like a model of how a community should be. Like instead of being defensive and on the offensive, you should be like willing to meet on the middle and talk about the issues. So also the house was like a small model of how a community should be. Like you should be always willing to fix stuff, and for like it's for the sake of both of the person, because having someone being triggered or hurting someone's actually also affecting you. So it was like, yeah, like a model of how a community should be. So it was good learning the communication skills, and well, my roommates made it better and easier for me to learn because they were also willing to learn the communication skills. So it's like it's not, I wouldn't say like a classroom, it's like a learning environment, learning stuff different from what we all came from being raised. I would say it's a hard spiritual and emotional journey, but it's worth it. I mean, part of finding yourself and your goal is being more connected to yourself, which kind of shows you some versions of you. Well, it's not versions, showing your true self, which you may not like, but you have to accept and embrace. And that sometimes is hard. And there's also emotional release. So it's a hard journey, which you learn a lot from. And being grounded is always good for you to connect with yourself. So I would say it's completely worth it. So you connect with yourself. That's what we all want.